What's up, everybody? Hey, I hope everybody's having a good day. I don't know what to say. For the first time, I'm speechless. And I literally don't know what to say. Uh, after listening to Cecil talk about herpes, I'm out of words. I don't know what to say. Welcome, pig. I don't know what to say, guys. That was probably the most nasty, uneducated, dumbest shit I've ever heard. One of the dumbest things I've ever heard Cecil talk about. And once again, Cecil, when you don't know what you're talking about, don't you think it'd be better just not to say anything about it, rather than go into a whole live stream about herpes and what they are? I don't know if I can do this anymore, guys. If I have to come on here and expose Cecil about him talking about this kind of shit, I don't know if I physically can do it. He's fucking me up. The shit that he is doing lately, I know he's fried his last couple brain cells. And the shit that he's saying, I don't know if I can report on it. Order, I need your help. I don't know if I can do this anymore. After listening to him talk about herpes juices and what herpes are and cold sores and shit, I don't know if I can do this. When it comes to children, yes, I will go all day long. But if I got to listen about Cecil's herpes, and then he goes into a little one of his side tracks about how he was sleeping with people with this shit. Look, if you got herpes, I understand, okay? Shit happens. But there's something different about when Cecil's talking about these things. And he's thinking he really does think he knows what he's talking about. Only Cecil can make herpes look worse than it already. I don't even know what to say. He's fucking me up, guys. I don't know what to say. God damn. So he's fucking around with these people with herpes. Okay. I hope to God, I pray to God that those little girls, I can't even think about this shit. I can't even, tell me, you guys in chat, please tell me there's no possible way that he spread these things onto these kids. Please tell me that, because I don't know if I can do this shit anymore. Hang on, let me collect my thoughts. Give me a sec. Yeah. I hope God exists. Order, you're right. That was another one of his inspiring testimonials. Sorry you guys got to look at me without a hat on. He wings everything he does. No research, you're right, Order. That's what I mean. When he's talking about these things, he is so wrong. Like, people know about STDs, what they are, what they aren't. Cecil's literally the only adult, like, somewhat educated, competent adult that he don't know what this shit is. But he's gonna jump on a live stream and go into a whole rant trying to educate people on what this shit is. He's not insightful. I don't know. You know what I mean, Order? I don't know if I can do this shit no more if he's gonna be talking like this, man. I just, and I think the problem is something new comes out with him. His inspiring testimonials, they keep getting worse and worse and worse and worse. I mean, in the last couple of weeks, we had to hear about him making a video with an underage minor. We had to hear about him talking about Rosie prostituting, coming home with crackheads running around the house. Now today we got to hear about him slinging herpes around. The other day when I said, where do we go from here? Is this where we're going, Cecil? Is this what we're getting into? It gets more. It's getting even, yeah. Oh my God, man. He's never gonna learn. He's just, hey, what's up, life? It's, look, it's beyond any of our help. He's beyond our help. He needs more help than we can give him. You would think, with all these videos being made about him, he says he ain't watching them, but I swear to God, if he watched them, at least he would be like, when he goes live, at least he would be like, maybe I shouldn't talk about this because I don't know what I'm talking about, and my trolls are going to pick me apart on this. Because they're not stupid. Exactly, Order. Thank you. I mean, he would learn a lot about himself. especially watching like Life After Life stuff. I think he would know that the jig is up, and he would at least know about what lies he can keep going on about and what lies have been scientifically debunked. Because after something's been scientifically debunked, it's kind of hard to keep that same narrative. At least it would let him know that he's got to get more creative and come up with another angle. Shadow. Exactly. Exactly. I just had to talk to you guys. I had a vent. That was hard to get through. Like that video was hard for me to get through. I don't know. When he was talking about sperm and what it is, it's muscles and life juice and it also, and then another thing I think about is he always says this is an adult channel. We're adults. This is adult content. Cecil, that's fucking bullshit because I got to listen to you in another video. You're going to talk about, oh, it's okay to have teenagers over here if they're into paranormal and music. You never do paranormal or music. So if a teenager comes over, how the hell are they going to know what they're going to get? Are they going to get paranormal or music? Or are they going to get you talking about you slinging herpes around? Because you'll title a video high profile paranormal ghost box session, and then you'll go into talking about how you molested underage children. So Cecil, you admit you knowingly were sleeping with people with herpes and genital warts. Your ex-wife, or not wife, but your ex-girlfriend, your baby's mama, accused you of you giving her genital warts. You say that you went and got tested. I know better. I know you did not go get fucking tested. You don't go to the doctor. If you were the kind of person that would go to the doctor because of your health, you would have been going to the doctor about your teeth. And here's the thing, I could care less. I could care less if you have whatever you have. That's your business. I'm whatever. Here's what fucks me up. We all know that you didn't go live with your cousin until after you left your son's mother. That's why you went to live with your cousin. You knowingly were sleeping with somebody with genital warts. And it's probably the same person that was prostituting. That's how they got it, I'm sure. You were sleeping with somebody prostituting, you picked it up, and then you gave it to your child's mother. So you got the shit. She kicked you out. You went to live with your cousin. Please tell me that you did not give it to your niece. And that's one of the reasons why she has to go to counseling. Because you passed on an STD to her. That would be seriously fucked up. That's true. We don't have confession videos. Life, I know. I got through it. I watched it this morning when I woke up. I was laying in bed listening to this shit. Hang on, guys. I got a call coming in, but I'm gonna let it go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only way anything can really be done about it is if them girls speak on it. I mean, this ain't done, guys. That's why we're here. That's why we're doing what we're doing. We're here to give people a voice. Anybody he's affected all the way from sexually, all the way to people like us, normal people that have been mistreated. This is a platform for us to speak up about this injustice, because it is an injustice. Somebody like Cecil should not be able to do what he does without people standing up against it. He's affected people on all aspects, all levels of the spectrum, all the way to little levels like how he's affecting me and us by talking shit, thinking he can get away with it, all the way up to the worst of the worst things you can do, taking advantage of a person that you're in charge of protecting. So he's bad. He's very bad news. I wouldn't be here like I am every day if this wasn't serious. I'm a busy person, guys. I don't spend time on things that don't have meaning to it, that don't have a bigger purpose. You know, a purpose greater than myself. Because exposing Cecil is a purpose greater than myself. Dream, I know. It's hard. It's very triggering. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating. You know, especially when you put the work in, and it seems like it just seems like nothing is being done. He's definitely not getting better. He's not staying off the internet. You would think that somebody has done and said the things that he's done, and is constantly being exposed, picking up more, like, the more people that come against him and try to expose him, in his mind, we're just a bunch, for some reason, all these mentally ill people just try to come at him. Everybody that exposes Cecil in his mind is a mentally sick person. Cecil, show me one other person in the history of the world that has had mentally ill people gang up on them randomly, because that's what you think this is. You know better. You might not know nothing about nothing else, but you know the difference between right and wrong. But you would think somebody would at least learn to keep their mouth shut on certain things after the span of a few years. But even before us, guys, people were coming after Cecil. We're just another generation of this thing. Look at Intense. Look at Greg. He wants to call Greg his best buddy and his brother and all this shit. I'd be careful, Cecil. The more you talk about Greg, he don't want you talking about him. You might get him re-involved in this shit. I know you don't want that. But dude, you literally have 1.5 supporters. And I question, like, I really, like, for the longest time, I thought Queen Tasty was like a buddy troll. I thought she was getting a kick out of watching the trolling, you know, because you do get those. You get buddy trolls where they act like your friend, but really they're a troll and they just want a front row seat. For the longest time, that's what I thought she was. But I'm questioning her and Michael Dunn, whatever. I think he has mental problems, so I'm not gonna go in too hard on him. You know, and Cecil makes a video giving them legal rights to all of his content. Power of attorney. Is that even YouTube jargon? Power of attorney. How do you even know what that is, Cecil? I could be wrong. Maybe that is YouTube wording, but I don't think so. Do you realize when you do that, when you make a video saying that, I don't know. I'm just thinking of a lot of different things, a lot of different scenarios where that could become a problem for you and them. Because this is eventually going to end up in court. I mean, it's gonna end up in court. That's kind of the natural progression of the thing. That's where it needs to end up, is in a court of law. And if you get the right attorney arguing, well, he gave legal rights to these two people, Cecil could get an attorney and they could argue, well, Cecil's not at fault. Queen Tasty and Mick Dunn are at fault because Cecil has given them legal representation to his content. This isn't Cecil's content anymore. This is their content. They accepted it. That's their confession video. I'm just saying, I've seen some wild shit with some good attorneys. It's all fucked up. He's got this whole thing all fucked up. Cecil's not going to do anything out of the kindness of his heart for another person unless he's getting something in return. So don't think for a second that he doesn't have a plan. He's trying to pass the buck. He's trying to take all his problems and put them on other people. Cecil, quit being a lazy fuck. Go report your own videos. You know, don't put that on other people. You don't watch the videos. How the hell do you even know we're talking shit about you? Because honestly, most of the time, 90, I'm going to be like Cecil, 90% of the time, we're just reporting on your content. We're not talking shit. We're reporting on the shit you say. Let me catch up. Yeah, exactly. I mean, with all the things going on, for Cecil to do or say that, and you know damn well he didn't talk to them first. This is just one of his hip shot ideas, shooting from the hip. Oh, that song where he was talking about kissing that girl. Yeah, 90%. That was really bizarre. Hi, Pixie. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. Live your dream. A truly good person is not gonna constantly have to say how good of a person they are. A humble person never has to say that they're a humble person. You know what I'm saying? And a truly great person, like many of you here, don't need to say nothing at all about that because they have others speaking up for them. How many times have you ever heard anybody come to Cecil's defense? How many times have you seen Queen Tasty over here in our chats defending Cecil? Now, I remember when she did leave Cecil's channel and she was over here talking shit about him. Cecil will tell you that never happened, and she'll probably tell you it never happened. But I swear to God, it happened. She was over here on Master Shredder. Uh, she left the exact same time Marcy left. Um, she was over here with us. Marcy will tell you. She was in our chat, but and that's the thing, Queen Tasty. If you want to know how much what Cecil thinks of you and how much he really respects you, leave his channel for a day. Is like a social experiment. Leave his channel for a day and let him talk about you. See what he says about you. He will run you under the bus. He'd probably dox your cell phone number. Yep. Order remembers. Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. And I forget the reasoning why. But it had something to do with the child. It had something to do with her not agreeing with the way he was treating a child. It might have been when he was confronting Logan. You know, he that was the underage kid that had the girlfriend that Cecil got super jealous about. And he like confronted them on a public bus or something like that where they couldn't run and he tried attacking them. But that's what he does to that's one of the reasons why Cecil's dangerous and why Cecil goes after kids. Cecil is the same size of your average 12-year-old. So anybody under that age, he feels like he's bigger than them. He feels like he can bully them. That's another reason why he does this. He wants to feel powerful. Yeah, partial exit. If Queen Tasty was gone, Cecil would literally just be talking to himself over there. I mean, she doesn't add to anything. It's not like she contributes to the conversation. All she does is say, "Hey, bro," and block us. She ain't a real supporter. I mean, what does she do? And like the way he talks about life after life, he don't even know how to say the channel name right. He's done zero research on the man, slandering him all the way, but watches zero of his content. How do you expect to win an argument, see, when you don't know what you're arguing about? I mean, you come with some pretty big accusations against the man. I've seen you come at some big accusations against all of us. You claim to not watch any of the content. Well, wouldn't that be slander, Cecil? It's not slander when we say that you molested 8 and 9-year-old because you came online admitting it. And by the way, Life After Life, you were right about his work schedule. I paid attention to that. You were spot on. Man, the stuff he says, like, he will out his own family. Think of the days of Aunt Marty. Think of the days. If you even look at some of his older content, he's a piece of shit to his own mother. He rips his dad apart, his father. You know, he drags his dad under the bus. The way he's talked about his brothers, Rosie, his sister. Uh, it is truly disgusting. You know, the way he bullies his daughter and takes things from her, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit, and he shouldn't be able to get away with it. But guys, I love you. I gotta jump off here. I gotta go get some grout. I gotta get to work. Forgot about that one too. His uncle. His uncle was a major pedophile. I mean, it's so much shit. It's hard. Like, I have a hard time speaking and reporting on him because I can't remember all the shit. You know what I mean? That's why I need your guys' help because I don't have the best memory in the world. Like, there's so many little things that if you don't catch it when he says it, he might not bring it back up. But that's why I keep telling you guys, pay attention to when he talks because he is constantly painting a little bit more of the picture. It is good to have him keep talking because every time he talks, a little bit of that picture, a little bit of that painting gets another brush stroke. You know what I'm saying? So keep him triggered. Keep your foot on his neck. I know I will be. I'm going to do my part. I love you guys. You guys truly are my heroes. All of you. I'm so grateful. You guys are some of the best people I've ever met. I count on you. Uh, you guys have always been here for me. You always show up and have something good to say. Order, my brother, Steve-O, everybody. You guys are awesome. I mean, you guys are truly good people. And I mean that. Um, Good will prevail. There will be an end to this story. Cecil will not win.